Hello data enthusiasts and welcome to my channel. How confident are you in your data analysis skills? Do you know that even experienced data analysts make mistakes that lead to wrong conclusions? But don't worry, in this video we are going to look at the top 5 mistakes data analysts make. And more importantly, I'm going to give you tips on how to avoid them. Mistake number 1 is not asking enough questions and neglecting the business context. The first step of any data analysis project is to understand the why behind your request. Engaging with your stakeholders before the analysis is a crucial step, as it helps you to understand the business context and also to understand the needs and objectives of your stakeholders. Without this understanding, you risk to deliver something no one needs and waste a lot of time. So my advice is to always start with why. Sit with your stakeholders before you start doing analysis and ask as many questions as possible to understand in detail the business context, the business objectives, needs, and also try to understand what exactly your stakeholders are going to do with the insights once you provide them. Remember, it's always better to spend some time asking questions rather than assume and make mistakes. Mistake number 2 is bypassing the step of exploratory data analysis, EDA, and project planning. I know it's tempting to dive straight into data analysis, but bypassing this step might lead to data misinterpretation and wrong conclusion. My advice is to take time to explore your data, identify outliers, missing values, duplicates, gather summary statistics such as measures of central tendency and spread, clean your data if necessary, and also take your time to think about the steps of your data analysis and also about the data points that you will need. Mistake number 3 is neglecting documentation and clean coding practices. I know this step might feel like extra effort, especially under tight deadlines, but believe me, your future you will say thank you to you, and also all the people who might need to understand or use your analysis. So my advice is to always comment your code and document all the steps of your data analysis well. This practice not only helps you in the future when you need to rerun your analysis after some time, but it also helps other people to understand your code, so it fosters transparent and collaborative culture. Mistake number 4 is overloading your audience with unnecessary details and complicated graphs. A picture is worth 1,000 words, but only when this picture could be easily understood. Complex visualizations and a lot of details can confuse your audience, and they can lead to data misinterpretation and wrong conclusions. My advice is to always think about your audience. Don't overcomplicate your graphs. Use really simple graphs that could be easily understood by your audience, and also don't show a lot of details. Remember that our objective is to provide insights and not showcase all the graphs that we managed to build and all the data points that we have. Mistake number 5 is not providing your audience with actionable recommendations. Data analysis is not just about providing insights, but also driving business action. So if you do not provide actionable recommendations based on your insights, you actually miss an opportunity to influence business decisions. So my advice is not to assume that your stakeholders know what to do with the insights that you provided, and always include actionable recommendations. Help your stakeholders not only to understand the what, but the so what behind your analysis. Guide them on the possible future steps and strategies. Remember, the goal of data analysis is to turn data into insights and insights into action. So avoiding these mistakes will make you a superstar data analyst. I really hope that this video will help you to drive more impact and become a more influential data analyst. So that's all for now. Give this video a like if you found it useful, subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed yet, and see you in the next videos.